How is
face.
it? How's everybody doing tonight, man? Thank you all of you guys for joining. We appreciate everybody in here. How's everybody doing?
What is up? What is up? It's your boy back at it again with another video. Just hit 14,000 subs. Just now. Just hit the last one. So wow, 14K.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's a huge accomplishment.
Big up.
Oh man, how's everybody doing tonight? Let me just pull us up on YouTube. Sorry that we're running late. That's definitely my fault. That's definitely my fault. 1 second. We're gonna
I'll go ahead and tweet out too.
I'm getting a troll feedback again. Hold on, I gotta find where it is. I gotta find it. Someone say something.
Hello,
Adam.
hello.
All right, got it.
Got it. 1 second. Let me just share this out to Twitter. All right, man. Adam. All right, everybody. How's everybody doing in the audience today? How's everybody doing, guys? First of all, shout out, for everybody for showing us a lot of support. There's definitely a lot of haterade being drank lately, and definitely a little bit sucks. But thank you guys for joining. Today we're going to cover a couple of things. We're going to cover probably the Mandela Exchange that we were listed on. We're going to cover what do you think the next exchange is going to be that's going to be listed. What can possibly move the needle? Those are the three things. We'll see if we have time for anything else. All right. I have Mr. RJ over here. I have Mr. Crypto Atlas over here. I have Mr. Generation Crypto over here. And I have Mr. Moonboy over here. Unfortunately, we are missing Mr. Dark Moon Tim. He's dealing with some family things. He might join us depending on how long the show is going to go. And Safemoon Joe is probably going to be joining us shortly as well. If you guys have a question, just ask it. If you guys want to do a super chat, go ahead. All donations are greatly appreciated, but not expected. All right, I think I'm going to start with Crypto Atlas. Yeah, he gave that up.
All right,
he
shoot.
gave that up. All right, Crypto Atlas, what do you think about the exchange listing?
With Mandala, I think this is a phenomenal step in the right direction. The next step up, which a lot of people are suggesting, and I'm sure you guys are going to have feedback on this too, looks like it's pointing in the direction of Binance. When we look at the previous posting that Safemoon did, where it said one small step for man, it actually went ... And something that I kind of caught off of that, it's called an ellipse or ellipses. I forgot how you correctly pronounce it. I know how to spell it. And so when you do writing, 3 dots is normally indicating a pause action. So if you're writing, for example, a movie script, which is where I kind of picked up on this, you would cause a break in your speech action. And what they actually did was not 3 dots, as if there was a continuation, it was a pause, it was 4 dots. If you take the word man and mandala, D-A-L-A, is where that spells out the rest of that word. So it's like one small step for mandala, then what? One giant leap for what? Is it Safemoon? Is it for Binance? Is it something else? So I think that this is a phenomenal starting point. I don't want to say too much. I want to give other people a chance, and then depending on what you guys say, I might have more to feed in on this. But I think it's an incredible start to a bigger picture movement.
I'm gonna save Moonboy for last because me and him have a similar thought process that we started on a live the other day, I think. So I'll save him for last. Generation Crypto, what's up, baby? What do you think about the Mandela Exchange?
So I think the biggest deal for the Mandela Exchange is the fact that they're going to be incorporating the tokenomics. And I think the question that we're going to have to play with is how they're going to implement that to make that work. Because they kind of mentioned that it was going to go across the entire ecosystem from what I understood, and I could be wrong on that. So in order to get the Mandala Exchange to implement the tokenomics, are they going to kind of go on a similar format that Bitmart did with handling V2? Are they going to be having everyone have their own wallets and just basically put everybody on the blockchain and just have it ran that way? So I'm curious to see what they're going to do to try to implement the tokenomics in a way that's going to make sense and that's going to function so that people who are on the exchange can benefit from those tokenomics. So I think it's awesome that we're listed on a major exchange. It gives us a lot more exposure to those who may not want to use a wallet. The question is going to be how are they going to implement those tokenomics and how those are going to function behind the scenes.
So the tokenomics they're going to have for sure. Was that like a confirmed?
It was confirmed by I believe the CEO of Mandala. They're definitely going to be working with. And I think John in Discord also mentioned that the exchange that they were going to be listing with, the two exchanges will be implementing tokenomics as well. So it came from both of them.
Got it. Got it. I want to follow up on that. It looks like we got two. I have to read this. This sounds funny. He says, spoken in a comic book narrative tone. While the Berg pets Milo and contemplates how much knowledge he has, Moonboy asks, am I drunk? Meanwhile, in the other room, RJ is feeling extra happy and eats some delicious food. What do you know? Everybody wonders where Safemoon Joe and Darkmoon Tim tries to solve the mystery. Down in the basement, Crypto Atlas discovers the Generation Crypto is actually the mastermind after the moon Mars awaits. That was awesome, man. Shout out to you, bro. Shout
I
out
love
to
it.
you. That shout out to
That
you.
was
Oh
awesome.
man, that's another one. Zach, thank you so much. I'm gonna save the shout outs. I just had to read that one. Zach, thank you so much for the donation. We appreciate it. Thank you, Zach. Thank you very much.
That's actually the CMO of Affinity. Shout out to Affinity. I love Affinity. I love
Yeah.
Zach. Had a good conversation with him a couple weeks ago. Great guy. Not shilling, by the way. I think it's a good coin. So just check it out. Just saying. Shout out to
Thanks
Yeah,
for coming, Zach.
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah, thank
coming,
you for being
Zach.
here, man. He's
Yeah.
a stand-up guy. I talked to him at Cryptopia. He's a stand-up guy. So
Love
Yeah,
it.
there might be a connection between Affinity and SafeMoon soon. That's just my speculation. I don't want to take this away from SafeMoon, so thank you. I know I have a lot of Affinity guys in the room, so let's just keep it SafeMoon right now, and maybe we'll talk about it at the end of the thing. RJ, what do you think about the Mandela Exchange listing?
Yeah, no, like Atlas said, it's definitely the step in the right direction. Now, of course, whether that Binance actually follows suit, we don't know, but I'm absolutely very interested in how Mandala is going to implement tokenomics, right? We've all said it in previous spaces. What crypto right now is successfully implementing tokenomics on major exchanges? So this will be interesting. I would love to see it, and it'll be freaking amazing if they implement it correctly. And we already know Safemoon won't partner with someone that can't do it, right? So I'm down for it.
So, me and Moonboy were talking. We were brainstorming. He actually beat me to the video that night. I had to do it the next day, and we were talking about Mandala and the Binance Cloud, and I think Moonboy found one token that was listed on Mandala but wasn't on Binance, or at least three. I couldn't find any, but there's like so many. I didn't go through it as good as you. So three. So basically, literally 99%, 99.1% of Mandala is listed on Binance, with very few exceptions. If we ever had it, bro, you guys better give me the likes, bro. I'm not even playing with you. I see you, Paula C. I see you. I'm gonna call you out. Safe Moon Zach. I see you. Randy Moss. I see you guys. You got. I'm calling
on,
everybody
Paula.
out. Yeah, Paula, you better give me the likes. I see it. We only have like 50 likes in here. Stop playing games. So I definitely see us potentially. I give it a 20% chance. 20. None of this is financial advice, guys. By the way, you win, you lose, you lose. We're just speculating here. We don't have any insider information or anything, so we're just letting you know. Moonboy, what do you think is the chances we get? Do you think Mandela helps us to get to Binance? And if you had to throw a percentage on it, and why, what would it be?
So I think this is probably the most convincing argument we've had thus far. So the three tokens actually, I did the research the night that we talked about it on that space. I have two right here. I can't think about the third one for the life of me because I had to dig through, I think, up to the third page of all the tokens. So there's Golden Ratio token listed on Mandela, not on Binance. There's BZX protocol on Mandela, not on Binance. The third one, like I said, I had to dig through that night. I couldn't find it for the video here. And I guess the fourth one you can consider being Safemoon whenever they actually offer the trading pair on their platform. So technically there's four. Like you said, that's about 99.1% of all the tokens on the exchange that are on Binance and Mandela at the same time. Now, digging into the Binance cloud service, based off of my understanding, Mandela doesn't host any of their own liquidity. All of this outsourced from Binance. So for them to offer Safemoon, in my mind, they would have to buy the Safemoon token to offer that into the cloud sharing service for Mandela, which in that case, they have Safemoon token. They probably can offer in their exchange. Now, Mandela is also going to be offering tokenomics. And based off of the Discord conversation, if you read it, I believe Safemoon Warrior posted that, and you can go ahead and follow it. How it's going to function is that the Mandela Exchange is going to essentially track the amount of users trading Safemoon based off of the buys and sells, and they send those tokens to the Safemoon team, and they distribute Safemoon to all the holders.
Hold
I
on,
believe-
hold on. I'm sorry. That's interesting. That's the first time I'm hearing it. So you're
Yes.
saying,
So
go
it's
ahead. I'm
not-
sorry.
Yeah, so it's not exactly automatic. It's not like us holding in our MetaMask or Safemoon wallet to where reflections just going to be triggered. They have to send those tokens that they're acquiring either on a daily basis or a weekly basis. I believe Bitmart did every 2 weeks, they send reflections, and there's another exchange that did every month. So we don't know if it's going to be on an everyday basis, every 4 days, every week, but they're going to, for the most part, have this bag of reflections based off of their volume that they will be sending to the team. And the team is going to distribute that to liquidity, marketing fund, burn, holders. That's how it's going to work. So
Time out. No, that's great points. I'm asking because I wanted to clarify a few things. So in Bitmart doesn't contribute anything out. Bitmart does own ecosystem. As far as I understand, that's what I'm saying. I might be wrong. So Bitmart basically taxes 10%. It gives back, let's say, 4 or 5%, whatever you want to call it. I guess 4% or 5% at the time. And the rest, like that liquidity, the marketing, the burn, whatever you want to call it, I assumed Bitmart pockets that. That's the incentive. That's the. Here you go, RJ. You want to take a picture of Milo?
I'm taking it for Brandy. Hold on, let me see Milo. Yeah. I was taking it for Brandy. Thanks, man.
You're welcome. So that's the way it worked with Bitmart. So you're saying with Mandala that it's going to be somehow sent out. So the people on, you understand what I'm saying? So they're gonna intertwine central exchange with a decentralized exchange.
yes, sir, that's the idea. So like I said, Safemoon Warrior has those screenshots. You can go ahead and read it, and you can kind of decipher what does this mean and kind of come up with the perspective. In the Discord conversation, the guy himself, who's part of the Mandela Exchange, still didn't even fully understand how that even works. They just know they're going to send the tokens to Safemoon team, and they do what they want. So that was the agreement, and this does add to all the volume when it comes to what we are getting off of the centralized exchanges. We are on decentralized exchanges. We're on Safemoon wallets. We're on the MetaMasks. So this is the first time that we're getting an exchange that is going to interact with our overall volume. And that is really cool because now we have a first time, case in the sense of someone's actually going to offer reflections, offer tokenomics on a very large scale. What stops everyone else from doing the very same thing? I imagine that might have been very difficult for them to pull off, whether they had to rewrite the code in the background, because that has to be automated. That's too much manual work. There has to be something in the background that automates that whole process. They figured it out, though. Obviously, they have some kind of partnership with Binance. It wouldn't be hard for Binance to talk to Mandela, saying, how did you pull it off? And what can we do to offer this? Because let's be honest, there's a bunch of reflection tokens out there. SafeMoon is one of many. We have some big players. I'm not going to name them, but there's some good up-and-coming reflection tokens that have potential. There's no way that exchanges are going to ignore those for very long. They have to figure out a way how to offer tokenomics. Mandela is pioneering that idea. And if it works, that's going to blow up. So when it comes to percentages, like I said, this is the closest we've been to a real conversation of Binance. It's a good shot. I don't know, 70%. It's a good shot. Mandela's proving it.
So that's super interesting what you're saying right now. Like I didn't realize that they're going to be able to interchange like you just said. That's shocking actually. That's very shocking. I'm super excited. If that's the case, then this listing went up in my book of, listings. I'm trying to explain this. Guys, I don't care about anything except for hardcore financials. I'm an old school guy. I don't think I'm just straight up honest. Since SafeMoon's market cap is already so high, since it's already a mid cap because it's over $1 billion, it's hard for it to move the needle. So if anybody else was listed on, let's say, Mandela or something like that, that's how SafeMoon got its price. It was listed on Bitmart. Bitmart allowed for people to buy easily, and other markets, and that's what shot up the price of Safemoon because it hit so many markets. So we would need something like a Binance to move the needle. But Mandela has 7 billion volume, but then somebody was trolling me and saying that there's only 5.5 million volume. But the volume is 7 billion, right? Am I mistaken here?
I don't know. I would imagine due to the liquidity sharing, some of that volume is coming from Binance and is being reported on CoinMarketCap that is coming from Mandela. They're sharing liquidity. Keep that in mind. Binance's volume and Mandela's volume, they don't have their own liquidity to offer trading pairs. They're outsourcing that. So the only thing that makes sense to me, because I doubt they have millions and millions of users. Like there's no way Mandela, maybe they do, I don't know. I don't think they have millions of people who have an account who's trading and leveraging and margining. I doubt that. I'm not saying it's a good exchange. I'm not saying it's bad.
So Mandela, go ahead, Crypto Atlas.
Okay, so there was a graphic that was posted by Safemoon Superman over on Twitter. And in this graphic, he says, just to clear this up again, because I see so many people still saying Mandala has like 7 billion 24-hour volume, which is just not the case. They just recently hit 2 billion in total volume. They posted the below 3 months ago on November 2nd, 2021, stating they were at 1.6 total volume. So 36% of that is an increase in volume, 40% increase in revenue, 45% increase in users. And so, yeah, back in November, it was total volume, 1.6 billion. And then they just now recently passed total volume of over 2 billion.
So that is from inception till now.
Yes.
Total, since the exchange has been on the market. So, okay. Yeah, I feel like
the interesting thing about it, though, is, if you don't mind, is I think that Safemoon's going to bring a lot of volume to that exchange. I mean, if we look at Twitter, the CEO of Mandala had 3 times the followers after that announcement.
I saw that.
He exploded. So, and he showed in screenshots of like Safemoon Armies, it's all you can do. And it was like 1 million impressions on the tweet of the announcement that Safemoon was moving to Mandala. So I think that, yeah, they may not have insane volume now, but I do think that Safemoon moving over and applying tokenomics and knowing that people will be able to get their tokenomics while being on that exchange is going to attract a lot of volume into the exchange. And it may be the number one mover of volume for them. And that could open doors for other exchanges to see, you know, this other exchange, Mandala, has seen massive growth because of listing Safemoon. It's obviously very profitable for them as an exchange, and they're able to get the tokenomics to work. So that might open the door for other exchanges, whether big or small, to go, especially the small ones, right? You're a small exchange and you can see what happened to Mandala just off of listing this one token. You might go, all right, fine, let's bend over backwards to get this tokenomics to work because it does so well for Mandala. Why would we want a piece of that? You know, so that could be maybe opening some doors to see how things go with Mandala. And if it's successful, I could definitely see some doors opening up for other exchanges wanting to hop on and kind of get on that train as well with how well it's done for Mandala.
So you guys, shed some light on it. I didn't even know about the reflections, the tokenomics of what Safemoon is doing. That's very, very good. Well, let's correlate this into another question that I was going to ask you guys. I made a video about it earlier today, and I want to get your ideas, and I think this might actually be a little bit of a missing link. So John keeps mentioning that Safemoon wants to do a hybrid, a central exchange and a decentralized exchange. We know that Safemoon Swap is a decentralized exchange right now, right? That's the DEX. That is Safemoon's DEX. So they're making partners right now. They have, I know, Enhance is the first partner. I know they're talking about the Glow thing. Guys, I can't confirm this, but 99.9% Affinity is going to be a partner. I know 80 applied for partnership over there. So if you were John, if you were Safemoon, and you wanted to make a central exchange that offered tokenomics, what would be the best crossover? To answer that, you would first establish a decentralized exchange that offers tokenomics with a lot of projects and kind of move those over to a centralized exchange. Does that make sense? What do you think about that?
You want to hear something that's very interesting? So there was an article posted, I think, about 2 weeks ago that discussed Shiba Inu becoming a reflected token like Safemoon so that they can burn the token, so that they can burn the supply. Shiba Inu, I don't know how they would rewrite the smart contract to pull that off, but there was a really cool article a couple of weeks ago about that. Where would a token like Shiba Inu have to go to even offer that? the Safemoon Exchange. So I feel like the best play for Safemoon is to capture the audience of tokens that have these large communities that can bring the volume to their exchange. And that's all you need. You just need a big amount of users, a big amount of interest, a big amount of popular tokens. These tokens that have upwards of 50,000, 100,000 users, just offer a listing. Hey, we're new on the market. We offer reflections. We are centralized and decentralized because we do two things. We have a place for you. Binance doesn't want to list you. Coinbase, we can list you. And then those communities will cross over. And that's how I see Safemoon Exchange just blowing up. Absolutely. RJ, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
for
RJ.
Sure. For sure. Yeah, nice try trying to put me on the spot. Absolutely. You guys already know like my take on it, right? Sooner or later, what is the major driving factor for every single exchange? It's to make money. And if Mandala can show that they can make it, then obviously all these other exchanges are going to want a piece of it. Sorry, I've been stuck in the comment section, but yeah, no. I mean, this is all very interesting. I absolutely love it, and I'm very, very excited. Like you said, this is probably the closest step we were talking about in terms of a conversation towards finance. And I know a lot of people were turned off about that. I know a couple of people that are like, listen, finance has turned me off. They had the easiest way to list us a long time back, but now we are talking about tokenomics implementation, right? So definitely interesting stuff.
Can I speak, Adam?
Yeah, sure.
So to kind of touch on your topic there, an idea that I have, I don't know if this is the route that they would go, but I know in a previous AMA, I talked about that there was a member of the community mentioned over in his state, how he went into the bank and he found out that through his bank, they do crypto now, like a regular bank. And the way that they do that is that the bank takes the orders and then they go into Coinbase, which then processes the orders. And then they're just basically the custodians holding on to the customers' digital assets. So when we're talking about bridging between centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges, what if you're able to incorporate the Safemoon swap and have that be provided as a backend for these different centralized exchanges, in which they can have off-chain all the transactions visually that's being operated, and then they have a hot wallet that's handling the actual acquisitions of things whenever they need to do withdrawals or deposits to the exchange itself. And then they just charge their own extra slight fee because they're the platform. So you have whatever's from the Safemoon swap, which is it's 0.25%, right? Do I remember that correctly? 0.25% of every transaction. Yeah, so it's a very small amount. And if you just tap that on top of whatever the exchange normally charges on their end, then I don't see why that would be such a hard thing to implement.
So it's interesting that you're talking about exchanges, and I think once we get our blockchain, and first of all, I want to give a huge shout out to KC, huge shout out to Legion, huge shout out to Invictus, huge shout out to Bearman. These mods are doing a fantastic job. I really appreciate it. I usually get the most trolls out of everybody, but tonight they're like working literally overtime. Thank you, my mods. I love you guys. I appreciate it. And I just want to make a quick announcement. If you guys are tired of all this maxi shit, if you guys are tired of all this bullying, if you guys are tired of anything on this Twitter Spaces, if you feel like you're getting mobbed up, just come on over to the Telegram group, Team Adam Bergman. We open. We talk about whatever we want. Super respectful. Come on over, man. I'm building a freaking army. I'm going to have like thousands of people in Team Adam Bergman. I'm telling you. When I recover my money, I'm going to build up my channel like crazy. Watch, guys. So, thank you to my mods. So, this is what I always thought was going to happen. Safemoon should offer another token. They should make like, how they say it, like Safemoon SFM. They should offer a token called like SFMX, right? Safemoon Exchange token, where they built once they have their blockchain, and that's going to be working like a BNB, where it gives you rewards, or like a KuCoin coin, or like a Voyager coin, or any of these. That's how BNB grew, right? The BNB blockchain, not the smart chain, but the BNB, the Binance chain, was initially used to grow their exchange. And that's a way for Safemoon to offer equity in the project. I think if they were to do something like that, where people can get equity from exchange fees, I think that would first of all bring up the army. I think that would bring unity in the ranks, right? Eventually. And I feel like a lot of people are getting disgruntled, and that's a good way to shore everybody up. What do you guys think about that? Once we have an exchange,
I think it's interesting. When you look at Binance and KuCoin, Hubi Global, they all have their own token, but they have one token. I've never seen an exchange or one of these blockchain that eventually builds an exchange have two tokens. The question is, does that kind of take away liquidity? Does it take away investors from investing all in on one token? Either way, they're both going to benefit. Anything on the Safemoon ecosystem, like you see, anything that's listed on Safemoon Swap is most likely going to blow up. It's Safemoon. The arm is incredible. The arm is strong. So I know support on that other token would be immense as well. Is it needed though? Why not just use a Safemoon token to do all the transaction fees and all the burning and all the mechanics and all the rewards, which is going to help further the token that we are already invested in. And I'm sure they can pull it off. We have a custom contract. I'm sure the blockchain will allow for quite a few things when it comes to flexibility. If they can pull it off with our own token right now, giving our token we have more utility, then I prefer that route. But when you go two tokens and you have to, essentially, focus on this one and focus on that one, they can pull it off. But if they could focus on just the one and do everything on the one, and all the transaction fees and all the rewards go through the Safemoon token we have in the market, it'll be great. Maybe the other one will be better for marketing because it's named something else other than Safemoon. But beyond that, it's not something that I would like. So yeah.
When I think about the idea of having I think that having utility tokens may be something that they may want to implement. Again, this is just pure speculation. A project that I think of that has a similar setup, obviously they don't have an exchange, would be Vechain. And the reason I bring them up is because they have their actual coin, which is Vechain, and then they have their VThor token, which is their kind of governance token, which allows you to utilize their IoT kind of system that they've built for supply chains. And I know that Safemoon really wants to get heavily into the IoT sphere, so I could see them using some form of governance token that they could utilize, where the coin pays you the reflections in the token, and then that token is something that you utilize to do the actions that you're going to take on the actual blockchain, which is kind of what Vechain does. So I could see them using that for their IoT systems. I could definitely see something like that being implemented, or they could be going off and doing their own thing. But I definitely could see them using their baseline coin and then some other token or some sort of pairing with a token to go ahead and be able to do different things in the blockchain. And there could be multiple of them for different functions as they build out different utilities. So maybe that's why they're doing the partnerships that they're doing now. Maybe instead of building their own separate tokens, maybe it's already existing tokens that'll just have those same utilities and use cases within the ecosystem. So I'm curious to see kind of where they end up taking things and what directions they want to go. But I think it's kind of the world's their oyster. There's a lot of directions they could take this, and I'm sure that they're doing a ton of research to figure out what's going to be the best route for the end game that they're trying to go towards.
I'm going to go ahead and segue here, if you don't mind, Adam, because I think this ties in very well together. There was teasers from members of the Mandala side in which they use Safemoon spinoff. And what I personally think that Safemoon spinoff could be is the forking of Safemoon's token bridging over to its own blockchain. And I think that there's a possibility that Mandala could help show internal support for Safemoon's main coin once it launches, in addition to having the Safemoon token.
what do you guys think is going to happen to Joe's ready? Can I add him? Hold on 1 second. Joe is here. Yeah, okay, cool. Hold on 1 second. What
Yeah,
do
what's
you
going
know?
on?
There he
What's
is.
going on?
Joe, welcome, man. Thank you for coming, bro.
Well, good, brother.
What was I saying? What do you think would be a needle mover? What would move the price of
Me?
Safemoon? Anybody. Go ahead. Yeah, you. So basically, to catch you up, we were talking about the Mandala Exchange. We said what can be the possible next exchange. We made some connections with Mandala and Binance because they share the Binance cloud. I made a correlation between the decentralized exchange, how they're adding, partners, and I think this is somehow gonna lead into a centralized exchange with all this tokenomics, because how better than to bring a bunch of BSC tokens that want tokenomics into a central exchange? And now we were kind of just talking about what. So Safemoon has a huge market cap. It has a huge market cap. It's the big boy, right? It's very hard for us to move the needle. The question is, what can actually move the needle? Like, what will be that project? What will be that thing to move it? I think Binance moves it, to be honest. That's my personal opinion. And of course, blockchain moves it. What else can move the needle? What are you guys' opinion? No right or wrong answer, just questions.
I mean,
Safemoon Exchange. Oh,
yeah, I was gonna say the same thing, Joe.
no, you do it, Generation. You're good. You're good.
No, I was just gonna say the Safemoon Exchange itself, right? Because having our own exchange brings in another utility for the token. It brings in another product into the ecosystem outside of the wallet. So I think that's going to be a big mover on both accessibility, because now there will be fiat onboarding, fiat offboarding directly in the Safemoon system. But on top of that, you're going to have another utility that this development team has put together, which can build more confidence for new investors, knowing that this isn't just a token that pumped back in the summer and is dead now. It's a token that's still innovating. It's a token that now has an exchange that you can utilize outside of the wallet we've built, which I think could instill confidence in the people who may have been questioning their Safemoon investment, and it could attract a lot of new Safemoon investors because they have you can put your hands on it, you can download it, they have the exchange, it offers all these other tokens, and it brings tokenomics to all these other tokens, and all of that's going to contribute towards the Safemoon burn and towards the Safemoon token. So I think that could be a big mover for Safemoon, is having their exchange finally coming out and seeing that product is real and usable and that it functions and it allows fiat onboarding and offboarding, which right now for a lot of people, if you're new to Safemoon and you want to utilize the Safemoon ecosystem, you're having to deal with MoonPay, which can sometimes have a lot of issues. You're having to go through all these different alternative routes through other exchanges to fund your account into your Safemoon wallet. If you have the Safemoon exchange and they have fiat onboarding and fiat offboarding, that eliminates a lot of those problems where people can just connect, send an ACH transfer over to the exchange, or they can connect a debit or credit card, and bam, they're in the exchange and they can trade any coins or tokens for tokenomics or Safemoon itself. So I think that could be a big mover for Safemoon.
At the end of the day, I think everything comes back to the simple fact that we need hype. If you roll out exchanges, you roll out product releases, the NFTs, the wind turbines, you roll out all of these things, those are motivators that will inspire hype. But you can release products, and if you do not have hype, there's no volume. And for the price to move, we need to have volume kick up a ton. Now, when you go back to the early days with SafeMoon, did we have any of this stuff out? When the price was doing $125 million in daily volume, right? Look at how many things that we have added in now. What's up, Tim?
I'm Diamond Fist.
Welcome in, man. So look at all the things that we have released since the inception of SafeMoon, and we don't have anywhere near the level of daily volume. So just because you release new things will not constitute that hype, that drive to really motivate these things. If you go back, let's say, what was it, 2 years ago, you saw people over on TikTok making these little videos. They don't know anything about crypto. They're just like, man, there's this thing, Doge. Look at the price of it. If we got this thing to a penny, we would be all making X amount more money, right? And you saw that huge trend going on in social media.
All right,
then it got followed
guys.
up by Elon Musk and other people.
You stupid freaking trolls. Let me tell you guys something like this. You guys would not know where the fuck to buy SafeMoon if we didn't make videos. Half of you guys are dumb as fuck. You wouldn't know how to get her off of Bitmart. You wouldn't know how to get her off of Trust Wallet. You wouldn't know how to get her off of a decentralized exchange. Literally, you guys don't even know how to talk. You guys don't know how to think. If you come to a door and the doorknob is right in front of you and somebody called you, you wouldn't be able to turn the doorknob because you guys are so freaking absolutely dense. So you guys hate a lot. Think about it. Let's say you don't have us 7. Let's just think about it. What do you think would happen to the price of SafeMoon? You guys all trolling, right? Let's be honest. You guys want to do critical thinking. The price of SafeMoon would probably be a tenth of where it is right now. You guys want to be really, really honest? Let's be really, really, really honest. Who got you through those nights when you guys are crying because SafeMoon is down and you guys have no hope? Who got you? Which one of us 7? When you guys didn't know where to buy because you guys are in New York, who told you how to buy SafeMoon in New York? Probably me, right? When you guys didn't have the news because you guys are too lazy to open up your Twitter or go on Reddit, or you guys didn't want to deal with the trolls, who told you the news? Probably SafeMoon Joe. Who probably gave you guys the most enthusiasm? Who gives you the most futuristic, tech? What's going to happen? Probably Dark Moon Tim, right? Who gives you guys all of this knowledge? Who gives you guys all of this hardcore, straight up things? And I said it earlier today, all you trolls that are talking all this shit, if you guys were choking, anybody in here were choking, these guys would not give you a glass of water. That's a 100% fact. These people turn on you really fast. Lickety freaking split. But honestly, where would you guys be? Honestly, I'm not even joking. I'm not taking credit for Safemoon, but where would you guys be? The price of Safemoon. Honestly, just think about it. Like, be honest. If we did not make videos about Safemoon, where would the price be? Honestly, we have how much people in Safemoon? 500,000 or something? Guarantee you, at least 15 to 25% of Safemoon Army is in one way, shape, or form associated with one of us 7. And you guys have the audacity, the nerve, the gall, the balls of freaking steel. I thought I was gully, but you guys are on a different freaking level to talk all of this freaking shit. You guys would be absolutely freaking nowhere with the price without us pushing all the time, without us educating all the time, without us feeding you all of this information, and we do it with the most love, admiration, and straight up, like, we want to do this for you, and we get so much shit. So for all the trolls, that's all I gotta really say. And you guys want to say that the price would not completely be kaput without us? Bro, you got John acknowledging us. You guys don't have to admit it. You got John acknowledging us. He flat out acknowledges us. Every single one of us here was acknowledged. He literally said the round table. Besides for that, he literally said our names by name. At least half this table. That's a fact. So anybody that wants to criticize or something like that, just understand, I am going to be in Times Square next week, freezing my absolute balls off, doing something good for the Safemoon community for 3 hours, freezing. That's the second time I'm going to be doing this. Besides for that, I'm going to be giving out free merchandise. Anybody that comes down gets free merchandise. Not just people from the Safemoon community, like anybody. I was giving out free merchandise. Where were you guys? Where are you guys? Next week, this weekend I'm going to have an AMA. Somebody's going to give out 2 million tokens. 2 million tokens because I asked them to give it out to my subs. And you guys have some freaking audacity. Stop looking at other people's money. Stop counting other people's wallets. Stop it. Be a freaking man. You're a grown-ass man. Acting like a little motherfucking bitch. Be a man. Look in your freaking pockets. Straight up bitch, yo. Like, don't count another man's pockets. Don't count another man's money. And don't look at another man's girl. And you're going to live a really, really good life. If you guys concentrated on yourself, instead of saying drip, 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 concentrate on your own drip. Put some money in your pocket. You understand? That's all I got to say about that. So,
Can I stress on something, Adam?
yeah, let's rock.
So some people in the chat, hopefully you didn't misconstrue what he was trying to address. When he says you guys or you all, he's not literally saying everyone in the chat. He said several different times about the trolls. So I hope no one in the chat that has been supportive of us, we understand that there are many of you out there that do support us with what we talk about with Safemoon, or just the fact that some of us, we do talk about other cryptos on our channels from time to time. You don't have to buy those projects, and we're not telling you that you have to. But the fact that those of you are out there that appreciate that we're even willing to talk about these things and share with you what we know. I mean, on my channel, I tell everyone, go do your own research. I'm like, this is just my opinion, right? At the end of the day, we are appreciative of a lot of people in here. And with a lot of the tension we've been noticing more so recently in the Safemoon community, people are just getting very frustrated on waiting for the price to start climbing, waiting for the exchanges, waiting for this or for that. And we're trying to provide content to keep you guys up to date and to let you guys know that we haven't given up hope. I haven't sold any of my Safemoon this entire time. I do look at other emerging projects and I talk about those on my channel, but I haven't given up any of this love for Safemoon. I wouldn't be on a roundtable every single week committing like 2 hours of my time doing this. I wouldn't be doing 2 to 5 videos a day on Safemoon if I didn't actually really believe in this project. I want it to succeed. And I know these guys. I talk with them privately every day. I mean, literally, we're talking every day. I become good friends with these guys. It's not just about a roundtable thing. You don't see these conversations because they're private. So we have a lot of passion for what we're doing, not only for Safemoon, but as content creators in general. And this industry space is bigger than just one project. And I appreciate every single one of you guys for all the little bits of love or the lots of bits of love that you guys have been showing for us. And to everyone else that's trolling, you got to learn to just grow up, educate yourself a little bit more, be a little bit more open-minded. If you disagree with us, then, you know, that's okay, but you don't need to be a horrible person about it.
Anybody else want to add something? Because I got a couple of more things to add. Go ahead, Moonboy.
Just want to show Adam mad respect for being completely honest and blunt, and I respect the man for saying exactly how he feels with all the heart in the world. So big shout out to Adam. And just for me, you know, it really baffles me when you consider where we were, the Safemoon Army versus where we are right now. There's people in the majority of the crypto to look at Safemoon as a complete and absolute scam. We have people just laughing, fudding, making videos on Safemoon, how it's a rug pull, it's a Ponzi, all kind of stuff is being said about Safemoon. Every single Safemoon Army member is here to defend it because we believe in what we invested. That is why we stand. The people who want to say otherwise, I've noticed they have not done quite a bit of deep diving to even understand what Safemoon is. So if you haven't taken time to do due diligence to understand and vet a project, your opinion holds no weight because you just don't know or understand. Every single person out there, I've done quite a few videos of people who make these fun videos and I respond to them. And I've always challenged people to end those videos. If you feel otherwise, if you know Safemoon, you can debate me, we can talk about it. No one has ever wanted to discuss it because they make videos just based off of what other people say, what other people hear. And people piggyback off of other people's opinions instead of researching themselves to come up with their very own opinion. So it's crazy how we, as Safemoon investors, have been through all of that. Now, Safemoon community members are doing other investments. The Safemoon Army, some, not all, very small minority of people are giving that same energy that we receive in the beginning to other investors just because we are trying to diversify our bag. Let's be honest, Safemoon is not going to pop off anytime soon. It's not going to go to $1. It could, but realistically, it is not hitting $1 anytime soon. All these millions, all this massive amount of wealth that we're going to see coming from Safemoon, for me, that's a 2 to 5 year dream. Very, very possible. The framework is there. Not right now. What can I do right now to help me in my life, to change my life, to make money, to create passive income? We are all in crypto for the very same purpose. I want to change my life. I want to diversify. I want money over here. I want to pay off bills and rent and debt in my mortgage. Crypto gives me that opportunity. None of us are trying to do anything different. We are all in crypto for the very same purpose. So the fact that I'm in crypto, doing what you are trying to do, but you want to hate on me for what I invest in because you don't agree, based off of your lack of research and understanding, we are trying to do the same thing. There's people who buy Inu coins who I would never buy. I don't believe in these Inu coins, but they want to talk about it and preach about it. That's cool. I wish you success, and I want everyone to make money. I hope everyone makes a bunch of money in whatever they believe in. For me, we all have what we believe in. We all have what we want to diversify, and we all have our opinion and our perspective based off our research. But if you've not done a deep dive into a project, your opinion holds no weight. When you want to go on spaces or places or Twitter to talk about things specifically without having any facts or evidence or nothing to back it, just based off of my friend said it, I'm going to piggyback off of him because that's my friend and he believes it. Meanwhile, he did no research either. You have all of us here who talk and discuss and interact, and we vet projects together, and we do quite a bit of research. We're not stupid. We're not idiots. You might think we are, but we try to do the very best we can when it comes to deep diving into what we believe in, because your dream is our dream. Financial freedom. I don't hate on anyone that wants financial freedom, and I hope everyone makes money off of their Inus, off of their reflective tokens, off of their long-term holds from Zilliqa, or whatever you want to do. Everyone deserves what's going to come to them when it comes to hopefully the crypto market blowing up, going to a $40 or $50 trillion market cap. But the fact that there's hate in a space that's already unregulated, and Safemoon specifically is looked on as this laughable coin by the majority of the crypto holders out there, we don't need this in a Safemoon space. We don't need this in the Safemoon community. And one last thing, and then I'm done. We have people like Charles Hoskinson looking into Safemoon, hopping into specific Safemoon spaces. Let's say that was that man's first time being introduced to Safemoon. His very first interaction of Safemoon. FUD, negativity, disrespect, all kind of stuff that's like, well, what is this, right? The purpose of us, and the fact that we're even talking about this, is a big waste of time, is very relevant, and it takes away from our message. This is the fact we haven't addressed it, but we want to provide education and understanding. That is the purpose, because we believe in Safemoon, just like we believe in everything else we put our money into. If it turns out to be wrong and I turn out to lose money, then that's on me. But I've done my research. Everyone should as well. And we all hope that what we invest into will be investment for us. So I wish everyone success. I hope everyone makes a lot of money, and I hope everyone's projects turn out to be very, very successful. And I wish love and happiness for everyone. You know, this is crypto. I want everything to grow. I want everything to blow up. A rising tide raises all ships. I want everyone's pockets to rise. Let's rise together. Let's stop being princesses. Let's stop being kids. I love Adam. Shout out to you, my boy. You are real. I appreciate that. I love the honesty. And yeah, I love everyone here. I love all the chat. You guys are incredible. So that's my piece.
Hey, do you guys want to just move on? I apologize for cutting off Atlas. I really, really apologize. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just
No,
had
it's
to
okay.
address it once and for all.
Let me just throw one thing real quickly. And I want everyone in chat to realize this. The same people on the trolls that are attacking another crypto are the same ones that turn around and say we gotta back all crypto and be good. We gotta be with everybody. Like Moonboy said, a rising tide raises all ships. Then they'll turn around and attack a crypto. The same people, by the way, that get attacked for being called a scam is attacking other crypto. Let's just put that into perspective. That's number one. Number two, the same people, by the way, that I said we should all unite together are attacking your crypto content creators. That's how crazy things have gotten. Why is that? Well, it's simple. People want to divide us from the inside. Trolls haven't stopped. They just changed their game plan. They've done this before, and yet they've done this again. Today, I blocked not only Safemoon holders that were just fooled, if I had to be honest with you, but the troll accounts who knowingly talk bad about Safemoon together. Why is that? Because the trolls know what they're doing. The trolls that are manipulating Safemoon to attack each other, they're getting involved and they're talking to everybody. They're pretending they're your boy. They're pretending they're your holder since whenever. They don't care about you. They don't care about your investment. They haven't been here. They just want to pretend to get you to walk away from all this, for Safemoon to crumble. Why? Because misery loves company and they want the ship they're on to sink. That's what's happening. All of us here today, we care about Safemoon. We created videos about Safemoon. We love talking about Safemoon. Why? Because we diversify. We're bad guys? Does that make any sense at all? Our CEO owns Dogecoin. Are you guys going to be attacking him next, trolls? I mean, of course they will try to, but it makes no sense at the end of the day because we're all here for Safemoon, and they're not. They're just using you. Please, please be careful. I tell everybody this. Watch them because they'll manipulate you to go against your own wishes, and they want to make it like you know it's a good idea. It's not. We're here at the end of the day for Safemoon. And at the end of the day, when they're gone or change their plan, we're still going to be here because we care about this project. We care about the team and we care about the community.
All right. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry for giving trolls a pedestal, but I feel like I had to say that and we had to just get that out. And like somebody said, sometimes you just need to, vent it out. So I apologize. Atlas, you were saying something really good. I cut you off and people wanted to hear it. I apologize.
That's okay. So I think the last thing we were talking about was Safemoon spinoff. And I remember that I had mentioned that based on the way that spinoffs kind of work, it's branching off from businesses, right? And so two different instances with Mandala, one of which was from Mandala's direct account. The other one was from their marketing officer for their exchange. And so they had used this hashtag Safemoon spinoff. Safemoon's own Twitter account said that they had some more things that were going to be coming. So to me, that sounds like there's a joint venture partnership outside of just having this token being listed on their Mandala Exchange that Safemoon is also going to be participating in with Mandala specifically. It'd be kind of weird if Mandala was like, hey, we're going to promote your other thing, which has absolutely nothing tied to us, and they're hyping it up so much, right? Because you got a lot of other users on Mandala, and when they hear that a big community crypto like Safemoon is getting listed on there, that gets them excited because they understand there could be new users that come in and their volume could go trading up on their platform for other cryptocurrencies too. That's oftentimes what you see happen with this stuff. So personally, I think that there is the potential that Mandala has talked with Safemoon. The Safemoon blockchain was something that was already pretty close to completion, as far as we know, when Thomas was still working with the team. And he left, what was it, in the end of November, I think was around the time when he left, correct? Anybody remember?
Negative.
Okay, I believe it was around the time of November. And so whatever he had worked out, if another team came in, which we were made aware that there were other people that were already being in talks with Thomas on it to kind of overtake things. So those individuals, any adjustments that they would need to do, now it just kind of comes down to how do you implement it, the legalities behind it. Does it have its own jurisdiction? Unlike with an exchange, in exchange, you have to have a money service, you have to have a MTL, a money transmitter license, and a MSB, which is a money service business license. And those processes can be quite time extensive, especially if you're getting the money transmitter license here in the United States. And as of recently, we did have some great news from John, the CEO of Safemoon, in which he had clarified that they are in the very final last steps, that last stretch to getting the EU e-money license, which could create a huge opportunity, obviously, for the European district when you're moving forward with this. If you can launch the Safemoon blockchain and it's its own individual coin, you also want to get that implemented in other places as well. If Mandala can work alongside that and they get a benefit out of it as well, then I think we could be seeing the start of a beautiful relationship and a beautiful starting point for the Safemoon blockchain itself.
I agree.
That's it.
I don't know about this
Everyone
internet
talk all at
connection.
once. Like,
I didn't know if everyone
Yes.
froze. So, is there like a fan going somewhere? Does someone hear a fan?
It's generations.
Is it me? Gosh.
oh yeah, it's
I
clicking
had to
against
bring it
your
up
mic
this
again.
time. I had to
Cord, I
bring it
think.
up. I was
Okay.
gonna
Is that
leave
what it
it
is?
at-
Is it a fan or is it that? Because I know there's my
No,
computer
It was
that.
your
muted up,
cord.
so-
You've
It
been
was the
killing
cord.
us. All right.
It was the cord.
We fixed it.
My bad, everybody.
Go ahead, Tim. Go ahead, Tim.
No, I was just saying that he Crypto Atlas did a really good job laying all that out, and I wasn't sure if everyone froze there for a second because I didn't hear anyone talking. But yeah, great job. So you guys were talking about the exchange a lot.
Yeah, we were talking about Mandela Exchange. We were saying that Mandela Exchange, I mean, we gave it some percentage. I gave it like a 20% chance that we're gonna get Binance right now. Moonboy said it was like 70%. I mean, these numbers are completely arbitrary, but we're saying we're
Right.
as close as possible to be getting listed on something like the Binance exchange because Binance shares the Binance cloud with Mandela. So, and then and there's only 3 tokens that we found, that Moonboy found, that are listed on Mandela, but they're not listed on Binance. So that means it's 99%.
Wow.
In
That's pretty
those
awesome.
tokens again, it is golden ratio token, BZX protocol. I don't remember the third one, and Safemoon will be the fourth. So there's 2 off the top of my head. I can't think about third right now. And then when Safemoon's listed, that's 4. So, but it's like 99.2% of all the tokens listed. So
Didn't know that. That's awesome news.
hey, Moonboy, question for you. Those coins that you took a look at, did you check to see what their market caps are? Because I'm wondering if they have really low market caps and they're not necessarily something that's that community driven backed. And that might be one of the motivators that kind of hindered it from getting listed over on Binance. If they have
So-
really low, then I think that would actually give Safemoon even stronger of a chance to still go on Binance, just because you have a couple that haven't gotten listed. Look at all the benefits and pros that we do have with Safemoon.
yeah, so I would consider them a mid cap. BZX protocol has a $93 million market cap, which is not high, is not low. If I were to go to golden ratio token just right now, let me pull those numbers up for you. Golden ratio token is sitting at, well, the market cap is not even recorded on core market cap. Volume is 600K. So, probably, 50 million around there. But Safemoon being a literal $1 billion market cap coin, it's in a way different conversation than Golden Ratio token and the other one I said previously, because they're not even at $100 million market cap. So yeah, I mean, that could be a conversation there. I mean, maybe they're not at the point now where Binance would list them, but Safemoon is a completely different monster, so it could have a better chance.
I think what you were saying, Moonboy, about that they're going to do this mixed tokenomics where the exchange will then send it to the Safemoon team. Safemoon team will then distribute it to the Safemoon holders on the DEX is huge. I didn't realize that's the case. I think it's a really cool bridge. And again, John has such a hard time with this reflections because it's so new. But eventually, a lot of reflection tokens are going to be saying thank you for this, for getting listed on exchanges.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
That's
Go ahead,
probably
Tim.
one of the biggest things that I heard is that they're going to be collecting all the fees that they would have got the 10% and then redistributing it to, why can't I say that word today? Sending it out to the Safemoon team, and they were going to break it up and then do an on-chain buy for those reflections to give them out to all the people. So that solves the problem of a SEX and a DEX, and it's basically giving us universal reflections, like universal volume. So that's going to be huge. Like, that's awesome. And so when I heard that, I was really excited by it, and I wonder if is that wrong?
There's something interesting. So they're going to do an on-chain buy, which means that buy would have to be 100% tax, because what they're acquiring is just reflections. That 10% is what they're acquiring from the exchange. So if they were to buy that on the open market so that reflections can be distributed, that 10%, the 100% bag of that 10% they have, all that would need to be sent out. So wouldn't that be 100% tax that they're taxing themselves on so that it can be distributed properly?
I don't know. I didn't do that math.
Because
fascinating.
They wouldn't 10% tax a buy off of 10% of what's acquired. They're already getting the 10%. They need to give it to liquidity, give it to holders, give it to the 1%. All of that needs to go. They 10% on already 10%. So it'd have to be 100% tax so that all of it is distributed. That's what makes sense. I don't know. A video for you, Tim. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd have to think about how that math would work, but yeah.
Tim is stumped.
Well,
Me too.
I'm trying to put it all together, and I'm not really sure. So I thought that they were okay. Okay.
All right, guys.
Well, I mean, the V2 isn't made so they can modify the taxes as well. So that could also play into it. That was one of the things I was talked about. They can modify the percentage of taxes on V2 when they're dealing with anything like that.
So we just had the CMO of Affinity says you are correct, Moon Boy. Does he know something we don't know? I don't know. Did we just figure something out? Is that insider information? Maybe.
Where would
There's no
the
information
other
in crypto.
90% go, essentially, is what he's asking.
The other 90%. So you have Safemoon being traded on the exchange. 10% of that is being given back to the Safemoon team. 90% is given to the holders on the exchange. They're taking 10%. That 10% goes to the Safemoon team. The Safemoon team has to deliver the entire 1% to the ecosystem between liquidity, between burn, between holders. Therefore, they would have to send the entire 100% of that 10%, all of it, to the ecosystem. Whether they're going to tax themselves 100% or manually do all that work when it comes to sending funds here and sending funds here, I don't know, but it has to all go back into the volume, which is going to go to the holders and everyone else. So that 10% off of the exchange, consider it a new bag. You just got 10% of a Safemoon bag from the exchange. This bag needs to be taxed 100%, because if they tax 10% of the 10%, they're keeping 90. Where's that 90 going to go? So that's what I'm saying.
That makes complete sense.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. I think we all got some new videos that are going to be coming out very soon.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I think I'm lost on this one. I'm trying to work this out. So they're basically taking that 10% fee that they're getting on the Mandela Exchange. They're charging the same fee. They're getting all that money in for the fee, and then they're going to be using that to purchase, like, put into the LP pool to get all the tokens out, as if it was a buy, because that's what they'd be generating, and they separate that out between all the amount of Safemoon that you own.
Yeah, so thereby taxing themselves at 100% would look like the 100%, 40% goes to holders, 30% goes to liquidity, 2% goes to burn, and 10% goes towards the marketing fund.
Hey, Generation, can you mute yourself
right.
real quick?
Is it still loud?
Yeah.
The only thing that I want to say is, the interesting thing is, but then how are the people on the exchange getting reflections if they're giving them the whole time?
Well, that's a good point. I would imagine. I don't know that's a rabbit hole.
Bro,
My
go ahead.
My guess is they would calculate the amount of holders that they have on the exchange, and they would take the size of the percentage that they own. I don't know. It's really complicated. Now we understand why it took them so long to get listed. Because they must have figured out the mathematical formula that it took to actually figure out where all the reflections going. Because this was one of the biggest concerns that I had when they were looking on getting on an exchange listing, is like, how is the reflection and the volume going to work? Because everyone's all excited that the volume's coming, because now we're on exchange, and now we're on a pretty nice exchange, and it's going to be a lot easier to buy it, so a lot more people are going to be getting into it, so everyone's getting excited. And then you think about, okay, well, I'm on a DEX, I'm in the wallet, I'm not going to get those reflections, so you're not as excited anymore, because even though there would be an arbitrage where people would be buying it and selling it and bringing the volume up, it would never be matched from a SEX to a DEX. There's still going to be a difference there. So the reflections are going to be different that you're getting from holding in the wallet than if you were holding in an exchange. So that was one of the. Am I wrong on this? I hear typing. I don't. You guys help. I'm okay.
Do you guys mind if I chime in on this? So
No, go ahead.
I think the easiest way to do this would obviously be through a smart contract, right? So instead of having it set up in a way where it's going into some wallet and then they're having to try to distribute things out, and there's some manual interference from a centralized location, they could easily just set up a smart contract where, okay, when this stuff happens, it goes, basically Mandala sends it to the smart contract, and the smart contract does its thing and divides everything up and puts it where it needs to go, instead of having to send it to some wallet and then someone else later down the road is having to come in and divvy everything out. So in my head, that would make the most sense, is there's just some smart contract that's set up where they can go ahead and take care of everything that way, and then the coins be just sent there, whether they're automatic through Mandala, where Mandala has its own thing set up where they're automatically sent to the smart contract and does its thing, or if they have to manually send it. But that way it goes to the smart contract just goes and does exactly as it's written and gets all the coins divvied out to where they need to go for the ecosystem. That's how I would perceive it to be the easiest way to do that, but who knows?
They could also modify the tax in the smart contract as well. That's why, like with V2, one of the big things was the ability to modify the taxes on like a bunch of things. So they don't necessarily need to do the 10% straight up. They could just change that and be like, okay, since you're on here, we'll do the tax differently because you don't get this advantage. That tax still will help holders out. This is me spitballing, of course, but at this point, that tax still will hold holders out, but it won't be the same tax as you would somewhere that you would receive tokenomics.
I am trying to find these super chats to answer people's questions, and I didn't realize how absolutely difficult that is. Okay, I got the first one. Guys, I'm going to take some super chats unless somebody has anything to add.
No, I think that's pretty.
I think we all have good videos that are going to be coming out with the Mandala Exchange and things, so definitely, Moonboy, thank you so much for that. Okay. Dano Blockchain says, on the web swap, it appears you can add tokens. Not sure if that means you can add any Binance tokens or only certain tokens. For the swap, it's only for Safemoon partners, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so you can add custom tokens to your wallet so that they'll show up, that you can see that they're there in your wallet, but that's not for the swap. They have to be approved to be swapped in the swap.
There you go. Dano Blockchain, thank you so much. There goes your answer. You can add tokens, but for the swap, it has to be an approved token only. And I think we're going to be getting a new token next week. Oh, wow, I really got to manually go through these, huh?
Yeah, it was fun when I tried it the 1 week. I was like, oh, man.
All right.
I let you guys talk amongst each other while I was going through them all.
Terrible. All right, 1010 buns. Hit the like button. You all show some love. Love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. All right, let's see what else. Oh no, guys, don't stop talking on my account.
Oh, okay.
Hold on one second, I got one. And
I
don't
can
know
turn
what
my fan on for to break up the noise.
No, no fan, no
so,
fan.
so it's not silent anymore.
No fan, no fan. One second. And I don't even got a freaking mouse. I'm using a trackpad.
Dang, Adam.
Hey, everybody that's watching the live stream, man. If you haven't yet hit that thumbs up like button, it'll really help out the stream for more discoverability. If you support Safemoon, that kind of stuff means that more people can see what's going on. Other people that don't know about this project, they might first learn about it from a AMA roundtable kind of thing like this tonight. You can help out, right? We want this project to succeed. And you could do the smallest little part by doing something like that. And we really do appreciate all of you guys being here. Keep up the great attitudes. Man, we got Mandala Listing finally. They've officially confirmed that. That's exciting, right? We got potentials of other major exchanges. Remember, what did John say? He said we got 2 big named exchanges.
Absolutely.
We've only heard Mandala. What else is going on? What's coming up?
Atlas, always positive, man.
He's
Cheers
typing
to
it.
you.
Yeah.
Dan brings up an interesting point. If you use the numbers for Binance, the letters, you get 48. 4 times 8 equals 32. Gets you Binance. Okay. I also thought there was Coinbase to see, but that's, I mean, I think you've been talking to Safemoon
Dude, he
Tim a lot.
figured it out.
Yeah, man.
Figured it
Cheers.
out.
Cheers for that, man. Good for you. Thank you, Dan. We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
You cracked the code.
See, this guy's even praying to it. He's like, "Yep, amen."
Chase says, yeah, Chase says amen. That's awesome. Chase, thank you so much for the donation, brother. 1010 Bun says, we got a full house and you got to click on the like button, show some love for this group of intelligent gentlemen. Thank you for all you do, content education. Yeah, we appreciate you, and I'm sure you see 1010 in all of your channels. Awesome person, man. Thank you very much. We appreciate you very, very much. Mark, thank you so much. Thank you so much. He gave us $4.49 pound. That's like $847 American. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Let me see what else we got over here.
When merch store? Does anyone know that when that's coming?
Yeah, I'm such a sucker for merch.
So am I.
Well, touching on the merch, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but before it all fully got shut down and you went to the page, it was like a back end for Shopify, the admins to log in through a portal. So I don't know if they're going to be still integrating in using something with Shopify or not, but it's that was the last thing that I saw.
Now,
How
do you guys
interesting.
think the new integration of the new store, before we get to the super chat, I apologize, Adam. Do you think that we're going to be actually able to purchase stuff with our Safemoon?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
So John mentioned that it's not going to be direct. As a matter of fact, somebody asked him that. Yeah, I think it is. I don't care what they said before. I definitely think it is. They have to. I mean, they should. That's my opinion.
So the new store they're going to be launching, we're going to be able to go in there with our Safemoon and buy ourselves like a Safemoon shirt or a mug or a pair of thongs.
I think so, man. I think so.
Definitely dongs.
Yeah, Tim, upload that in your next video.
Definitely.
It'll kill some people.
RJ, not RJ the YouTuber, RJ the sub. I got you. I'm gonna read your comment last in the comic book voice. Thank you. Let me see 1 second. What else we have over here? Milos, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you. Oh wow, you have my cat's name. Milos. Thank you very much for the $1.99. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate you. Thank you, brother. Oh wow, this is I guess this is when I went off the chains. You see a lot of I think this is when I was very
That's
calm.
when I came in. I didn't know if I set you off or something. I was like, "Oh man." I was like, what did I walk into? It was like
All right, I'll read that then. Dan says to be straight, I don't trust Drip, but to each his own. I still enjoy the show and I invest in other cryptos. There you go. It's not every investment is for everybody.
What a
and we
mature
appreciate-
response.
Exactly.
100%.
That deserves
We
a
appreciate you.
diamond fist.
Diamond fist. Thank you very much, Jan. We appreciate that. Thank you. Backslap.
I just
Backs-
super fisted. That's
Backslap with the.
Look at this guy.
Never mind.
That looks
I won't do
horrible.
anymore.
This is a PG show, bro. Don't do that.
Yeah. All right.
Backslap with the super chat. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support with the $10, bro. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Thank you. Seriously, thank you for everybody that supports all of us. I'm sure we all feel the same. Yo, Adam, F the haters. You can't curse. You know me. I don't like cursing, guys. So I can't read that out. Yo, Adam, F the haters. Ignore them. You're giving them attention. They're looking for. Yeah, I hear you. I don't disagree with you, and I'm trying to be calm, but like I was trying to do this room, and it was just getting so out of hand that I was not concentrating on the show. And I see everybody's reading the comments, and it's like you guys are not getting the right show. So I just wanted to address it so that we can move on. So that's why I did it. It's not to give the haters a platform. We weren't giving you guys a good show, and the 99% of the people that are here for Safemoon are suffering from that little 1%, and my mods were going absolutely nuts, but we were going nuts as well, so it wasn't worth it. So I understand you, Andre. Thank you so much, but I had to address it for you guys. Thank you.
Hey, Adam, you know what I keep thinking of every time we do the whole Diamond Fist thing? I keep thinking of Captain Planet, and we're all like doing the ring, like Earth, Fire, Wind, Earth.
Oh man, Atlas. Speaking of which, since you're talking so much, we got you. Hold on a second. This one's for you, brother. My man said, "Did Crypto Atlas ban Darcy's assistant already?"
Oh
no.
What were those 3 dots? Was that supposed to be a diffent word instead of ban? It was
banger.
Got that. To be continued. To be.
I heard that a shadow realm.
Well, why this is
The
up?
shadow realm.
Did you ever get in contact? I want to know.
Yeah, we've been talking. She's
Are
cool.
you serious?
What?
Oh,
I love
man, I
that.
had no
Let's
idea.
go. Let's go, Atlas.
She's a very
Sorry,
nice
that's-
person for sure.
Are
I
you
love
really
it.
are talking to her?
Am I what?
You really talking to her?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I don't
that's
like
awesome.
lying. I mean, I'll be doing a character voice or something if you guys think that I'm lying. So
No,
yeah, I'm
I
being
was.
real.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
That's
man.
awesome.
Congratulations.
I think we might have to do an AMA, Atlas, when you're ready.
you could bring her on.
Yeah, you could do the.
All right, let's not get too pushy with this stuff.
All right, let's not put Atlas.
It'd
on
be
the spot.
cool if she both dresses as Naruto characters. Like, no lie, that'd be kind of cool.
Guys,
sure.
let's not dry snitch. She's definitely watching the show. Let's leave it at that.
Yo,
Atlas, do
remind
your
me-
thing. Do your
You
thing.
know what I mean?
Atlas.
Next time, I'll bring my Naruto headband, Alice. I'm not even joking you. I literally went to go look for it the other day, and it's in my garage. Like, I
Depends,
honestly do have
man.
one.
Which village are you going to represent?
Well, I used to be part of the leaf with the, you know what I'm
You
saying?
betrayed your village? You changed
Bro.
villages? I'm done with this.
It's a Itachi life, bro. I'm all about Itachi, bro. That's my. Wait, what do you mean betray your
Itachi's
village?
the best
You're wearing Obito's mask. That's like the ultimate betrayer. Like, you're wearing the mask of a guy who literally betrayed everybody, and then at the end betrayed the people he betrayed. Like,
Literally.
all right, let's go. Crypto Weaver says, "Well said, Adam. Lots of love to you all. The trolls are awful. Yeah, man. Shout out. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. We appreciate you guys, and we see all the love. Seriously speaking, and we could move on now. And I'm gonna take advice from some old school YouTubers that told me the block button is the best button you can do. So yeah." And I try not to block people. Like, I honestly try not to block people because I'm so open for speech, but I think I just have to do it because mentally I'm not dealing with this. RJ says again, and not you, RJ, the cool RJ down
You're
there.
confusing me.
Appreciate
cool
yes,
one.
appreciate you as an amazing group of the Safemoon Roundtable and as individuals. Mad respect and much love. Keep delivering the Diamond Fist. Yeah, man, Diamond Fist to you, brother.
Damn, Diamond
Thank you.
Fist, are you doing it like this?
I'm gonna diamond
That's
fist
a
it.
tip.
how do you?
He's actually living in Japan right now. This gentleman. When I go there, we're gonna have some sushi. Shout out to him, man. Living a
I've been
good
to
life.
Japan. Love Japan, man. Love
Yeah.
Japan.
For sure. Let's see what else we got over here. All right, my man Bearclaw. Shout out to Bearclaw. Crypto Atlas. Did you match too many Devo videos? Cause that's all I can think of. With the hat needed to lighten the mood. You all. LOL. Thank you, Bearclaw. Thank you so much for what's a Devo? I don't know what that is, but yeah. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you for modding tonight. We appreciate you.
I don't know who that. I'm assuming it might be a YouTuber. That's the only thing I can think of.
No idea.
I don't know.
This guy is good. Icy Mike says, first First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Safemoon. I appreciate you, IC Mike. Thank you very, very much, man. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. And happy belated birthday again. His birthday was last month. Cheers for you.
Hey,
Or earlier
happy
this month.
belated.
Yeah, for
Happy
sure, brother.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Adam giving the address and the time for all you to pull up. That's why I'm still here. The Raw and Gritty, the panel have shown me how genuine they all are. We got you stuck off of the realness. Hit the like button, you all. Thank you so much, 1010 Buns. I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's all I was just stating. Anybody that's hating, I'll be in Times Square working my butt off to try to promote Safemoon a little bit and bring it to the masses. It's not easy being outside for 3 hours. Literally everything is freezing. You can't dress warm enough for this weather. Your toes, your fingers, your ears, everything. Not to mention, I bought everybody a snack. Everybody was eating my New York nuts.
Hey,
I got
Adam,
my cat.
Adam, you gotta build a
cat.
Hey, Adam, you gotta build a snowman with the Safemoon
Jesus.
Army when you do it in Times Square.
For sure, bro.
boy.
For sure.
Wow.
I got the cat finally, boys. You don't
Cheers,
understand? These
man.
cats are like fickle. Okay, so let's
Safemoon After Dark lost their listeners last night to Fudding OG holders and YouTubers. Majority of the community is with you guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, Milos. Thank you very much. Guys, it's not about an us against them. It's about, let's just move forward and Safemoon moves forward.
Yeah, we're not trying to split up the community. We're very supportive of Safemoon.
Yeah, like I was asked several times about, what do I feel about Chris? And I said he's entitled to his room. I have nothing against the guy. I still have nothing against the guy. I still have nothing against Safemoon After Dark. They got Charles Hoskinson in there. They do their thing. It's just, live and let live. That's it. Live and let
They'll learn.
live.
They're just gonna learn. I mean, ultimately.
Live and let live. Let's see. I want to get off this comment as quick as possible, and I can't find the next one. This is the best.
Just
All
do
right,
a
cool.
random one.
Erdl, bro, Erdl send 50 pound, bro. 50
That's like
pound,
62 US.
bro. That's like,
Jesus.
bro, this guy just sent us more money than I make in a year. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. He says, guys, you all rock. You guys are the magnificent seven. You all educate us, and we got respect to all of you. 100. All of you contribute to bring people to Safemoon. Please don't let anyone let you down and stand strong. We do appreciate you all, bro. We appreciate you too, my brother. Thank you so much, Erdl. Thank you. Yeah, definitely shout out. Thank you very much. Look, we got 420 people in here. 420. Now it's 415. Somebody smoked a blunt and dropped.
They took a fat rip.
Fat rip. Joel, thank you so much for the huge donation. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Guys, I just want to show some appreciation for all the hard work you do. I follow everything you guys do and watch all your videos that you put in. Keep up the good work. I meet up one day has to be in the cards with everyone. Once I recover from this stock market, as I mentioned in my Telegram group, I got a lot of things planned. I will be funding my channel with the money when I recoup it, and there's going to be a lot of meetups. We're going to do like a cross-country tour. We got a lot of stuff going, and we got some things planned, guys. Thank you. There's definitely some things planned. Definitely talk to my head of security Invictus if you guys want some more details, and my man Bear. Wade Alexander, talk about what you guys predict our volume to be at the end of this year with everything rolled out. Consider all the markets we are distributing. Top 10 company earned. So, Wade, thank you so much, Wade Alexander, for the donation. I guess I could start. I've always said that a 250 million volume daily is very attainable. I attribute this to the top 50 coins and tokens. If you look on CoinMarketCap, 250 million is a very normal attainable goal if you look at those 50. So that's my goal, 250 million. RJ?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the safe route. I mean, I'll say $1 billion, right? And if we look at the top, like you say, you look at the top 50, I'm looking at the top 10, of course. $1 billion is very obtainable with everything that's implemented. I mean, we're talking the end of the year, so technically we should be on the blockchain. We should have our exchange out. We should have a lot more things going for us. A lot more exchanges, including our own. So $1 billion, I would say, is obtainable, 100%. Not financial advice.
Not financial advice. Nothing.
Yeah, not financial advice, but we're looking at everything being rolled out. That's the really stressed thing here, right? If everything was rolled out, we're talking the exchange, the blockchain, the Safemoon card, the NFT series,
Ooh,
the
the
Naughty
card,
Knots, the windmill turbines implemented over into the Gambia already, having things interacted with there, being listed on other major exchanges in addition to our own. I mean, you add all these elements together, it's going to be massive. Just last year alone, we hit $125 million in daily volume. You can go look this stuff up on CoinMarketCap, right? If you factor in all these other means where you have easy access, then you have an opportunity unlike anything we've seen before with this project. It is absolutely life-changing where we're at right now. Anyone who gets in now that's saying like, well, I'm waiting to see what goes on with the market, you got to understand, by comparison to where we were with the price with Safemoon version 1 before, you're already still at a significant discount. There are people that are dollar cost averaging down, and they still haven't met their standards. Anybody that comes in right now, knowing everything that we have now that we didn't know before, not financial advice, but I would say this is a very exciting year for anyone that's participating with Safemoon.
Joe, what do you think?
So as far as like the volume and stuff like that, yeah, I'm more into the total price at the end of the whole situation. Obviously, I agree more with RJ. I think, you know, being at minimum top 10, and whatever volume that brings to us at the point, because crypto market is always expanding. But I think top 10s, I mean, it's something that's super achievable, and with all things Safemoon is doing, top 10. Listen, Binance recently wasn't known in the crypto world at all. Within a couple of years, now you talk about crypto, you talk about exchanges, you're talking about Binance. With Safemoon, I think we can be that. I think we can do that. I think we can easily dethrone the top and be the top. It's like that old saying, the lion on top of the mountain is nowhere near as hungry as the one climbing up. And this is a hungry army. This is a hungry community. And I do think the dev team is hungry to become the dominant team. So, yeah, I think we can easily make top 10. And like I said, whatever volume that creates at the time, because as time goes on, the volume is just so always expanding and always getting higher. So that's the way I see it as.
At the peak of last year, what were we ranked in terms of market cap? Didn't we make top 50?
We were
in
top
CoinMarketCap.
Our market cap was 6.8 billion at its peak, and I think volume peaked at almost $500 million, around 490 million.
And where did it rank us?
30.
Yeah, so we reached 30 without anything. So that's why I'm saying, you know, top 10 with fully loaded decked Safemoon obtainable.
And we weren't on as many exchanges. And think about how hard the process was. Many people probably gave up because they're like, I don't understand all this process. Even watching the videos, I'll go invest in Doge on Coinbase or, you know, something like that for mentality. Not trying to trash Doge. I'm just using an example.
Yep.
What Joe brings up was very interesting, that we are hungry lions, like he says. The Safemoon, I promise you, the Safemoon army needs something to get behind. The Safemoon army needs some ignition. The Safemoon army, we're beat up a little bit right now. That's the truth, guys. You don't have to believe it. And we need like that spark. If you get that spark, we're ready to explode. That's a fact. So that's a great point.
One more quick thing. Sorry to interrupt you, but Crypto Alice made an insanely good point. He said earlier about hype and how important it is, and he's not wrong. Emotion creates emotion. Something I said a long time ago, but it's so true. If everybody has that energy, whether it's focusing on saying, "Hey, listen, look at this," and teaching, is focusing on just expectations, whatever it is, others who are not excited will start just automatically being excited. If you go to somebody and you start talking to them in a relatively rambunctious voice rather than a nice, smooth voice, it's going to change the way they respond back to you. And I always found it really interesting. And as far as the community, I mean, the thing about us when everything was at all-time high, there was not a person who would dare FUD us, who would dare talk bad, because the energy was so, you don't want to go to a party and go,
true.
Yeah, you don't want to go to a party and go, hey guys, I got to pay my bills tomorrow. People tell you, get the hell out. Like, nobody wants to hear that. We're having a good time. And I think that energy can easily come back. I think that energy really never really left. It's just that there's just so many crazy things happening. We just need to focus it. And that's the way I see it as far as that.
Yeah.
There goes your prediction for the volume. Let's do the next one.
Do you mind if I hop in?
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
I think what's important to notice as well is with what they're building, they're going to make not only crypto but DeFi significantly easier for the newbie, the new person in crypto, to come in and be involved in the system, right? Because they have to. They're trying to implement this in other countries where, you know, some of them may not even rely on fiat on a daily basis, and now they're trying to get them into crypto. So they've got to make that extremely user friendly and extremely easy to get on board in the onboarding process, so that you can utilize the ecosystem. Otherwise, it's all for naught. So an important thing I think to note is, not only will this provide volume in the already existing ecosystem, the already existing ecosystem of crypto, but you're going to have a lot of new money, a lot of new investors, a lot of new people coming in through what Safemoon's going to offer. So, like these guys said, hitting that $1 billion marker for volume, or whatever it is, to get us into the top 10. And I mean, I could even say that we could potentially push past even top 10, maybe even in the top 5, depending on if all these products do come out and are successful. Because of the new money that will come in, and because of the fact that, you know, it's still complicated to buy some of these other cryptocurrencies, and they're not user friendly. To be able to get an app that you could download, you can add your friends as contacts. You'll be able to send them money just like you could on any other current fiat system, like you have with Venmo. You know, I get this thing, I get in here, I can just send my friend this money, and that's it. And it's easy, and I can take care of things that way. And I go to the store, and I can save the literal wallet for Starbucks or whatever place I go to get my food, and I can save their wallet as a contact and just walk in and go, whoop, there's the money I'm going to pay for my meal. Thank you for my thing. It's going to be so much more intuitive and easier to use that ecosystem when it's built that way than it is to have to deal with QR codes and other stuff. I mean, it's still innovative. It's still great that those other projects are doing that. I just think that Safemoon is really zeroing in and focusing on, for someone who's new to crypto, how can we make this as easy for them as possible so that they can utilize this system in a way where they're going to want to utilize this system, and they're going to benefit from it because of the tokenomics, because of the other features that are going to be built into this ecosystem. So I don't think top 10 or higher is a problem if all of these things come out. And there's a big contingency on if all of these things come out as they've been portrayed and in that time frame.
Great point. Great point. A lot of ifs. Hopefully we come through. And, bro, we just need that spark. And then everything's going to move forward. Moonboy, Tim, you good? You want to add, or we go next one?
I would like to add on it.
Yeah, go for it.
You know, I think when we're, especially with this guy's, what's a prediction of the volume? A lot of people think volume for the exchange, right? So we're thinking, what could be the overall volume for the exchange? But everything that's outside the exchange, like all these microtransactions for all the using the IoT, and all these transactions being used as a currency, and everything that they have, like with the e-commerce, all of that is just gonna just make the volume explode. Now, when they release that, I'm not sure, but when it all comes together, the amount of volume that's getting cranked through the ecosystem is just gonna be bonkers. Like we won't even care about exchange listings anymore at that point, because I feel like we're gonna be getting so much volume from the e-commerce system, from the IoT system, from the currency system, from doing utilities in different countries. I feel like the volume is just going to go parabolic when they start releasing all this stuff and it starts being adapted. You like that word parabolic, or are you just laughing in general?
Sorry. Comment section.
I didn't know if you liked the parabolic word, but
I love
yeah,
parabolic.
Yeah, it's a good word. So yeah, I think everything is when we think of the exchange and the volume there, I think that's just one thing. Yes, I think it's going to do really good in exchange volume. It's a really well liked, well talked about token, and when it becomes a coin, I think it's going to get even crazier. But the main thing is the use cases. They're making a massive market of use cases for this coin, and every transaction is going to give reflections and volume, and it's just going to be nuts. So I think if it's all done this year, the volume it's going to be unreadable compared to what you've seen in other projects.
All right, Moonboy.
Yeah, just gonna make it really quick. So looking at two tokens that right now at the moment have zero utility, Dogecoin and Shiba. Dogecoin sitting at $400 million 24-hour volume. Shiba sitting at $480 million. That is only because where they're listed. That is only because they're on Binance and these top exchanges. If they were just on Uniswap, they wouldn't touch nothing close to the 100 million plus. It wouldn't happen. So Safemoon, with its popularity, with its hype, with its community, we can argue that the Safemoon community is larger. Just not trying to fight anyone, but
I agree with that. That's a fact.
Hey, I mean, Dogecoin and Shiba, Safemoon's massive. Look at the polls on Twitter. Whenever there's a poll, Safemoon, all of them. Send me one poll that Safemoon has lost. They win 99% of all the polls out there. So Safemoon community is massive. That popularity is going to translate over to volume when it comes to popular listings on exchanges, which people can buy crypto easier on. The Binances and the KuCoins and all those exchanges. So I'm thinking about 400 million on a daily basis. If Doge and Shiba can do 400 million in this environment, Bitcoin's down, everything is down. This environment, they're doing 400 million every single day. SafeMoon can do 400 million.
All right, man. Wade got the best. That was the best $10 ever spent, man. Man, you guys bring up great points. Thank you. Yeah, great point. Thank you so much. Lucid says all of you have taken me through this journey. Wouldn't know how to get there without all of you. Yeah. Thank you so much, Tony. We all appreciate it. Thank you so much. And again, it wasn't towards anybody in this audience. It's just specific trolls. Yeah. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Thank you very, very, very much. Safemoon wouldn't be here. Oh, Safemoon Oz, bro, with the $100, man. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. So he gave us $100. Is that Australian? So $100 Australian.
It's like $1 million in the U.S. right now.
Minimal.
So thank you so much.
US dollars valueless.
so whatever that is, thank you so much.
I love how everybody just keeps putting up the bigger numbers. Somebody's gonna give us like $1 Canadian. We'll be like, that's like $1 billion.
Brilliant.
It's Jeff Bezos' whole paycheck right there.
Safemoon Oz, thank you so much, bro. We appreciate you. We see you in all our channels. I see you all the time. You wouldn't be here without you, boys. Love your work. Eat the FUD. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. You know that somebody bought an Eat the FUD NFT for me? I made an NFT for the Eat the FUD, and they bought it. I'm gonna make one for every single emoji. But if you think about it, it's a great investment. If you think the channel is gonna grow, it's associated with your channel, which means if the channel grows, the NFT value is gonna grow, or at least that's the way I thought. That guy thought for sure. So yeah, shout out to Mike.
Yeah, can I just say something weird?
Yeah.
That's a great point you made. Imagine owning if PewDiePie made like one NFT. Imagine owning that. Like that. It's a great point because it's true. The value grows with the person within the channel. So I mean, I didn't even think about that until you just said it. But that's true. The more people get involved as far as NFT, the more the channel grows. Especially if it's something that not everyone has. Once again, it's that mentality of like collecting. Like I want it because it's hard for you to get it. You know? Yeah, no, that's actually really cool.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I told the guy, and he literally called me. He's like, "Did anybody buy it?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Would you give me, would you tell people that I bought it?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll make a video." And I even told him that anybody that buys one of my NFTs to help you guys, once you guys want to sell it, I'll literally make a video of this guy bought my NFT. He now wants to sell it. Why would I not help? To bring, to give some type of, and then I'm donating 10% of that, so that's very nice. I'm starting a charity for Hope for Warriors on behalf of my man Invictus. That's going to be my charity of choice for YouTube. I'm talking to a couple of my partners. I know, talking to Affinity and a couple of other 80 and a couple of other people. Maybe we're going to do some donations, but that's a different topic. Shout out to the Army warriors that we have. Shout out to the whole military. Invictus, speaking of, bro, like your ears must have been burning, bro. Invictus says, if it weren't for you guys, Safemoon would be nowhere near what it is today. Thank you, gentlemen. Shout out to Affinity Zach. Heard he's in Utah. Yeah, so Zach was in Utah. I wonder who else is in Utah.
I just want to touch on the last comment. So
Yeah.
I don't want to take anything away from the Safemoon team when we say we brought people here. If none of us existed, Safemoon would still be doing well. They'll still be in the high hundreds of millions. But our point in saying what we said earlier, what Adam said earlier, is that our contribution when it comes to coverage during times of nothing happening. How many people would have sold Safemoon because it's dead and nothing's happening? And Safemoon Joe, I mean, he was awesome when it comes to hyping people up and motivating people during dead times, during Papa, during everyone leaving. So we are by no means saying that we are carrying the Safemoon token. We're by no means saying that we are the reason it's sitting on $1 billion. The team is awesome. John is working. They are driving this ship. We are spokesmen. We're representatives. And we have an unofficial job to keep people motivated while they hold. So just want to make that very clear, because I don't want to see Twitter stuff about these guys say that they are 90% of all the Safemoon money. No, no, no. We support Safemoon, and we are here to do the work while the team is in the back doing the real work. So that's all that is.
100%. I just want to touch on that as well, and I'll 100%. By no means do I think that we did the job of, but I'll give you a quick example. In New York, people could not buy Safemoon. You could not buy Safemoon. It was super hard. I made a video showing people how to do that. I made a video how to show people buy it on DeFi. Somebody messages me, says, Adam, in Texas, I cannot get BNB. What do I do? I made a video showing him how to buy it in Texas and all 50 states. All of us have very similar videos. It's not just me. That's what I meant. That we find ways to help people and educate them, and then they do their thing. So we fast forward the path of least resistance from point A to point B. Yeah, let's keep going. Shout out to Invictus for sure. Let's see what else we got over here. When Atlas stream assistant date? We're gonna keep you updated on that. I don't want to put Atlas on the spot. She's definitely watching. So yeah. All right, let's see. Tony Lucid, all of you taking me through this journey, wouldn't know what to do without you. Hell yeah. Did he already give me that one, or that's the second one? Tony, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. What if we have all exchanges simply send 10% of each transaction to the burn wallet? It would be simpler than that way when the Safemoon exchange. So yes, it would be simpler, but the problem is all exchanges wouldn't want to do that, because right now what I think is exchanges are charging 10%. If they are, they're giving part of it reflections, and the other part, instead of contributing to the LP, the burn, and things like that, they're literally taking it and putting it in their pocket. That's what I think is happening. But yes, what you're saying, nobody here, would disagree. I don't think anybody here would disagree, right? That would be the bet.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, we agree with you, brother. We agree with you, but the exchanges don't want to do that, and in the beginning we had no choice, but as we're getting bigger, people want to list us, so John has more negotiating power. Let's see, what's the next one, guys? You guys are freaking great, bro. We've been having 400 people here the whole night. Thank you. Rose says, I love what all of you guys do. Karma is gonna find some of these fudders or the ringleader. I believe that. Yeah, cheers, man. Thank you so much for the support. I don't wish karma find anybody or anything bad happen to anybody whatsoever, but we appreciate your support. Thank you very, very much. What else? Yo, and all this shit came. I made a video about the economy earlier today. That's what got me, by the way. Like, I made a video about the economy, the freaking economy, and I got a troll about that. That's what broke me down. It wasn't about anything else but the economy. And it's like, bro, am I shilling the U.S. government because I made a video about the economy? It's ridiculous. Guys, you want to say anything? I gotta read the first comments. I'm sorry, guys. I promised I was gonna read this guy. But you guys talk, close it out. Give you guys your finishing comments.
RJ.
Go ahead, Tim. Let's go reverse order.
Tim
always says I'm always last. So go ahead, Tim.
So we're closing it out, right? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna read these comments. I could read these comments first. Okay. It's my Japanese buddy, who's probably not Japanese, says, spoken in a comic book narration tone. While the bird pets Milo and contemplates how much knowledge he has, Moonboy asks, am I drunk? Meanwhile, in the other room, RJ is feeling extra happy and eats some delicious food. That's pretty funny. What do you know? Everybody wonders where Safemoon Joe is, and Darkmoon Tim tries to solve the mystery. Down in the basement, Crypto Atlas discovers Generation Crypto is actually the mastermind, and after the moon, Mars awaits.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Tim, talk to us, brother. Finish this off. What do you want to say?
Future is looking bright for Safemoon. We got the exchange listing. Super excited by it. I'm pretty excited for everything else that's coming up. I can't wait to get the card and actually start using it. I can't wait until I can start purchasing stuff from the e-store. Hopefully the merch store will be up soon. I would like my Safemoon thongs. So if anyone is watching that is responsible for the merchandise of Safemoon, I would be wearing some Safemoon thongs if you can get them in the store. But I want to thank you guys for having me on tonight. It's been a good time. I like talking about all this technical stuff, and I'm looking forward to the future. And thanks, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Moonboy, what's up, baby? Flex them guns.
Hey, let me get a little.
Yo, Moonboy message, bro. Like, not for nothing. I'm envious in a really good way. Good way. I'm envious in a really good way. Moonboy sends us a video earlier, and he's in the Cayman Islands, bro, and it's gorgeous over there. And shout out to him. Yes, Atlas. So shout out to Moonboy, bro. He's living the life. I hope I'm gonna go meet him there and make a video with him once. Moonboy, what's up? What do you got to say, my brother?
Yeah, man, it's a good time over here. I just wish everyone success. I wish everyone peace and happiness and love. And like I said, we're in the same space for the very same reason. We are all trying to make it. We're all trying to do the best we can for our lives and our loved ones and our families and our environment. And I wish everyone success. I hope every single person out there acquires something out of this crypto bull run. And then in the future, as crypto evolves and develops and is adopted by countries and people and vendors take it as currency, I want all of us to be a part of that. And I hope every single coin, not all will make it, but I hope at least the plays that people have invested into are the ones that's going to send them to the moon. I wish success. I wish happiness. You guys are incredible. I love everyone. Shout out to Safemoon Joe. He's not here every week. I know he's, busy and there's things going on as well. And I respect everyone for having their personal time. But when he does show up, I want to support that. So shout out to you, Safemoon Joe. I know people love you. Every single Safemoon round table is like, where's Joe? Where's Joe? Where's Joe? Where's Joe? Oh, Joe's here. So people love you, man. So shout out to you for showing up, man. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. I love RJ, love Atlas, love Generation, Tim, Adam. You guys know what's up. We talk every single day. So
thank you very much. Thank you. 10 Bones is hilarious. Generation Crypto, what do you want to say, my brother?
I just want to say primarily, I know I've been quiet a little bit during the things we talked about earlier, that none of us are going anywhere. And I think I speak for all of us when I say that.
Damn it, Generation.
Yeah. But it's true. None of us are going anywhere. Okay. I know that there's been a lot of issues in the past, and I don't want to rehash that. But we're not going anywhere. We're all here for Safemoon. And yes, we may talk about other things that we're interested in. Some of us are interested in real estate or stocks, or we talk about other cryptocurrency projects or DeFi, or it could be products that are involved with Safemoon or cryptocurrencies. Whatever it is, we may talk about other things on our channels, and we have the freedom to do so. But none of us are going anywhere. We're still here for Safemoon, right? We're still going to produce Safemoon content alongside the other stuff that we're going to be doing. And that's okay, because like we talked about before, it's okay to diversify. It's okay to talk about other things, and it's okay to have that healthy mindset of not putting yourself into this echo chamber. So we're here, regardless of what other people say on other platforms, regardless of what people are saying in other spaces. We are here for you guys, the community, first. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to be around when all of this blows over, and we're going to be around in the middle of the heat. We're going to be around to produce the content for you guys, keep you guys updated, and I'm going to be here producing that content for you guys just as I did before. I'll be posting a ton of stuff educational on Safemoon, the news on Safemoon, and then I'll be pulling in stuff for other projects like I've been always doing and talking with those other projects, because that is a passion I have for, is all DeFi. And Safemoon, in my opinion, is leading DeFi. So I'm going to talk about the leader, but I'm also going to talk about the rest of the pack.
Cheers. We got 2 more. Atlas, go for it, bro. I always cut you off, bro. I'm so fucking sorry.
You cut off Joe, bro. You cut off Joe.
Yeah, go to Joe.
Joe, I'm sorry.
You're going reverse order, man.
My bad. Joe was next. I just saw Atlas move his thing, and I'm like, again, I cut him off, and I feel like Atlas is like gonna choke me. He's like, yo, don't do that. I'm sorry. Joe, go for it, brother.
No, listen, yeah, you guys made so many great points, and it's true. We're always here. We're not going anywhere. We're always focused on the goal, and the goal at the end of the day is financial freedom. We want not only ourselves, but those around us, those who took the risk with us to have that life. We want a better life for ourselves and our families and our friends and our fellow holders. We want that for everybody, and we believe. We're not like lying. This is no like conspiracy. There's no like inner like whatever triangle, whatever Illuminati. We no meetings. We just are regular day, everyday average Joes that actually do care about this project, that actually do care and see the team evolving. And we love talking about it. We love getting involved, and we love having that communication. Anyone watching right now, if you want to be a YouTuber, do it. Start recording. YouTube is a great place. We're content creators that even if we don't agree on everything, we still are here together because we understand the simplest simplest thing that somehow some people are starting to forget. The simplest thing is that when you go into crypto, a lot of people attack you. A lot of people don't want to be with you. A lot of people look at you like you're crazy. But when you're in crypto, you have that goal of financial freedom because you know it's hard to do in stocks. That's manipulated. You know working a 9 to 5 ain't going to get it for you. You're only making your boss the money. You know that where the life-changing things happen, the Wild West of investment. And that's what crypto is. And we're all in this together. We are constantly talking about getting involved. We're constantly talking about seeing the next thing going on for Safemoon. We're doing this every single day. And like you said, we are going to be here at the end. Where's everybody else? I don't know, but I'm not going anywhere. None of these fellas are going anywhere. We are looking to do more great things for this community because we actually have love and passion for this community every single day. That's simple.
Atlas, what's up, brother?
All right, you guys want to feel hype right now? Moon Boy, I'm going to piggyback off of something you said earlier, and I felt like this is a really good stress point. We're talking about $400 million in daily trading volume, right? When we're talking about like Doge and a lot of these other cryptocurrencies that are on these big exchanges, we start rolling out these things with Safemoon. Take a look in your Safemoon wallet. Go look at your reflections and just think that we've been averaging right now between $1 and $3 million a daily trading volume. So let's just average out. Let's say 2, right? That's 200 times what you currently have. And guess what? Most of that daily trading volume was actually occurring back when we were near the all-time high. How far away are we from the all-time high price right now? We're more than 6 times away. You combine those two factors together and you do it on an ongoing basis. Guys, a penny, really? Like going back to Safemoon version 1, we do the consolidation. A little bit over a penny. You really think that's the limitation of the opportunity that we have at hand here with as big of a community as we have, as many outlets that people will have access to be able to not only buy Safemoon, but to use it practically as a utility for so many different things. I mean, when we make videos and we talk about $1 and all this other stuff, you got to go watch a lot of our other videos because we're talking about the business sides of things. We're talking about life-changing money right now in a growing industry space, not just for you. This is something that is generational wealth. This can actually go on and help our families and their generations going on down. This is the birth of a new industry space, and you're getting in on it just as if other people got in on some of those internet giants that we have today in their early days. So you should be hyped up and excited, even when you see the price as it is right now, because you got to focus not on where we are, but where we're going.
It's rock and roll, RJ, bro. Give us
Yeah,
the
man.
big sexy, bro. The Filipino Brad Pitt, you fucking sexy motherfucker, you.
What are you even saying?
You sexy fuck, you.
Like Generation and Joe has said, right? We're not going anywhere. Like look at the throw towel that my girlfriend's family got me, right? We started this journey. People sometimes have short-term memory. A lot of these guys have been here since the very beginning. I'm talking sometimes March, April, May. Everyone has been here fighting FUD from side to side, right? We recognize, we recognize that there are really great people in the community, in the army. The vast majority of the people understand what's happening over on Twitter right now. And I've been contacted by like large amounts of people, including big groups such as Safemoon India, right? Who've personally told me, please don't stop creating content and punishing us just because a small few have selectively chosen to create division amongst the community, right? So with that being said, yes, we are not going anywhere. We're here to continue creating content for everyone because we love it. We love to do it. We love covering it, right? So with that being said, obviously, thanks to everyone. I love this panel. You guys are my boys. I love the Safemoon Army, the vast majority, the ones that aren't causing FUD, causing division. Special shout out to the mods tonight. You guys were throwing
Insanity.
elbows, MVPs. I love it.
Yeah.
But no, thanks to everyone. You guys keep it real, keep fighting the good fight, and yeah.
Oh man, thank you so much.
Can I just make one more quick point? So people don't understand another thing that's really true is every single day companies are hitting us up throwing money in our faces to talk about whatever. Every single day, I wake up in the morning and I start immediately either deleting emails because I don't trust the validity of them, or responding to them saying sorry, it's just not what I'm doing. When I created my other YouTube channel, I immediately got flagged with a bunch of emails in my Twitter, in my Facebook emails saying, "Hey, we saw you over here. Can you talk about over here? Can you work a price out with?" Every single day. I guarantee you, everyone in this panel has dealt with that every single day. And people look at us like we're shilling. It's like, if we wanted to, we could have easily taken. I've been offered jobs to go like with companies to be their spokesperson by 2 companies. It was really awkward. But once again, people are constantly throwing money in our face saying, "Hey, listen, can you come over here and talk about us? We'll give you money immediately." And they will do that 100%. And I'm telling you right now, me and a lot of these guys, a lot of us say no because we love Safemoon. And the ones we do say yes to is because we believe it would be informative for you guys. We believe that you guys will enjoy that. We believe it will benefit you as well as us as well. It's not something that we're just going, we don't like it, but we'll throw it on them and take the money. Because one thing, like I said, every single day, I promise you, 3, 5, 10 emails of people saying, "I'll give you money," every single day. Think about it. And we're talking not like $10, $20. We're $1,000, $3,000. One video, 2 seconds. Mention us to say sponsored by. Things like that where we say no to. I just want to throw that out there. Anyway, sorry.
Hey, that's an incredible point. And just to end off here,
Absolutely.
Drip has paid 0 of us. 0 of us. None of us have been contacted.
People need to understand that. The tinfoil hat people need to understand that.
Zero.
Hey, yo, RJ,
cool if they could pay us.
how much did Drip pay you? Just
Zero, guys. Listen,
0.
listen.
Come on, like
I don't want to get on a tangent.
Yeah,
Generation created something. I interviewed the founder. That's it. I said publicly, "Did you pay me?" He said no. Take the tinfoil hat off, guys.
like eat dog feces. Come on.
So I just wanted to add one more thing to this really fast. RJ brought up. So RJ, I don't think you guys understand how absolutely smart RJ is. Like, you guys give me a lot of credit. Like, "Oh, Adam, you're mad." RJ's mad smart. Like, he's smarter than I am. He has a lot of passive incomes. Guys, I'm telling you. He put out another play. Strong block. Same exact money you're making. Similar to Drip. No referrals. All of a sudden, that's okay, right? Same exact thing, but there's just no referrals. Let me rephrase what I just said. Strong block and Drip give you the same exact, pretty much, returns on your money, but there's no referral system. All of a sudden, that's okay. You understand where I'm trying to go with this? He's given you guys his plays. He's invested in this. So what was his merit for strong block? Nobody paid him for that either. He's sharing his plays. Drip happens to have a referral system. Yes, it does. But strong block does not. And he still shared it. And I know for a fact he was not paid to do a strong block video. So that's all I'm trying to say on that.
Bro, it's sources. It's the same sources as CNN, all the sources. That's what we're saying. I know he got paid because I got sources. Do you want to know who they are? I can't tell you. They're secretive. Okay, just know that they're there, and I got them. New source blockchain is coming out January 1st. Oh wait, that was wrong.
Bro,
sources.
Guys, I know.
Joe.
Hey,
you guys understand what Joe means? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. Okay. 1010 Bun says, "Great work on the panel and the mods, and always a hoot. Can't wait to go to the bar with all of you, especially Adam, since I turned 21 in April." Bro, I can't believe you're only 21. I don't think that's a bro. That's a homegirl, I think. But shout out to you for being 21. If you're ever in New York City, you definitely call me. I say that to all my subs. Like, I'll buy you dinner, guys. I'll buy you a drink. Like, test me. Come to New York. Yeah, 100%. Come to New York, or I'm sure these guys will, I'm super approachable. Yeah, and yeah, come to New York, and I got you, 1010, for sure. It will be my absolute pleasure. Chase, I suggested a 10% burn to Mandela Discord mod, said that all the 10% will go to Safemoon and leave the exchange holders with nothing. Would be more fair. I suggested 10% burn because Mandela Discord mod said all of the 10%. I don't know how that's gonna work because either you gotta make the holders on the exchange happy, and you gotta make the Safemoon army. The fact of what Moonboy said that they're gonna try to figure out something shows me. I mean, it makes me very very happy because I feel like, man, it's such a tough position to be Safemoon right now. I would not want John's job. I would not want Ryan's job. It is very hard for them right now. Like in a good way. They're in such a unique position because they're so big. It's hard to move the needle. They got to make decisions. They got to make all of us happy, and they got to make like the exchanges happy. That's why I've been so like more laid back with my videos lately, giving them credit because I don't think they get enough credit. So shout out to them. Shout out to literally everybody that was here tonight. Shout out. Thank you guys so much for giving us, so much love, so much support. It really does help. Sometimes we all have off days. We're only human beings. That's all I really got to say. Thank you for my mods again. Shout out to Invictus. Shout out to Bear. Shout out to Legion. Shout out to Antonio. Shout out to KC. Thank you very, very much for the mods. Every single person on this roundtable. And yeah, I'm going to say it. Telegram group. We have like 350, 370 strong already. I'm trying to build an entire freaking army, a battalion. Guys, join the group. I promise you there's going to be huge things coming. I promise you. Join my Telegram group. We're stronger all together. Guys, I think we're going to call it a night.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diamond Fist. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Someone wanted me to whisper.
Go do it.
Go ahead.
I think they wanted everyone to whisper their names, though. Did you
I'm not doing
Is
that.
it our names, or was it Safemoon they wanted us to whisper in?
I don't know. I thought they said everyone whisper your name. Didn't you see that, Adam? Didn't it pop up for you?
RJ.
What a troll, man.
RJ.
My name is Betty.
This was a lot of fun, guys. This was a lot of fun.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Have a great night. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Shout out to everybody.